Bitcoin is right now retesting one of the most important levels of previous support in this consolidation phase. So on today's update video, I will be discussing this very important retest, what will be happening if we break above it, the CME gap, the most important charts on the imminent short term, and many more important stuff, guys, because currently we can see that the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is hitting the lows of the previous bear market. Only this time around we are trading around 55,000 US dollars. So there are a lot of things happening currently in the market, including still negative funding rates, which we need to discuss right now here. So without any further ado, guys, don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1,000 likes on today's update video. That will be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, I want to be pointing out we created another CME gap on the Bitcoin price action, but yeah, you saw we created an ever so slight gap on the lower side, but then filled it up, and currently we have bounced ever so slightly towards the upside. And currently, if we're just looking at the 1 hour time frame, Bitcoin is still trading in a massive downtrend where we're still confirming lower highs on the top side. And like I said in many videos before here, I will only look at Bitcoin. Okay, now we're probably going to be seeing the bigger reversal as soon as we do take out the first previous high in the market, and that is in this case going to be laying around 57,000 US dollars. So if Bitcoin can push above 57,000 US dollars, this previous high in the market, then I would start to consider, okay, maybe the bottom is in and we're going to be seeing a larger trend reversal. But still, currently on the imminent short term, we're trading in a downtrend, creating also a massive 4-hourly downward sloping trend here. And yes, if you're just looking at the bigger perspective, we're currently seeing this major level of previous support for Bitcoin, where we found support from over here, but also where we found support over here is currently getting retested. And this could be quite a very important level here, because also the last time once we did retest this level, we actually fell below it and we saw a massive drop towards the downside. So this is going to be a crucial candle, and if we do really see a continuation lower, we could be having bigger problems, because like I said in many videos before here, the realistic targets where I think Bitcoin is going to be finding the majority of the support is not laying right now around 52,000 US dollars, but around 50,000 US dollars and 49,000 US dollars, which is of course clearly that previous high of the range right there and the previous low of this tiny consolidation phase right here. So those are the levels I'm currently going to be paying attention towards. Like you can see, we already bounced from the higher side of the range over there. That is not going to be enough in my opinion. I mean, yes, there is a possibility we're right now going to be confirming the break above the previous high right here. And if we confirm the break above this box right here as well, it could very well be a scenario that we're already creating the bottom, since we already put in the lower low on the daily time frame. And if it were to be happening, it would still be a very great thing for the market, because I am heavily been accumulating Bitcoin and many other altcoins on the spot position. So if we right now find the bottom and we bounce higher, it would be a very great thing here. But for me to only say that we're most likely going to be bouncing higher is whenever Bitcoin first of all breaks above the red box right here, takes out the previous high in the market, and clearly is going to confirming the break above this green line right here. So if all this criteria is met, I believe the bottom is going to be in here. But as long as that criteria is not met here, I'm going to be staying very resilient, very patient, and hoping for Bitcoin to come down 50,000 to 48,000 US dollars, because that is my ultimate target where I want to be opening up that next big position on Bitcoin. And also looking at the spot Bitcoin ETF, today it's going to be another trading day here. Today will be another trading day. Last week and a week before that were absolutely horrible. So hopefully this week it's going to be a little bit better. And I want to be pointing out that still the market is in extreme fear here, which is actually making myself quite bullish, because the last time the market was in such a fear here was basically once Bitcoin was trading around 60,000 US dollars here. And right now, for already quite a long time here, the market has been fearful. And if the market is fearful in the bull market, it is actually always a very good opportunity to actually accumulate more here. And we can see it also here on the funding rates chart here, guys. We're seeing negative funding rates for a very consistent time already. And usually whenever that happens, we tend to get a very big short squeeze towards the upside. And still, many people are shorting Bitcoin. The funding rates are negative for a very long time here. And the majority of the liquidity is clearly being built up above us, with more than 10 to 15 billion US dollars worth of Bitcoin short liquidations, just only already laying around 70,000 US dollars. And beyond that, we're going to be seeing way more short liquidations. So guys, if you want to be trading Bitcoin yourself, whenever we see, of course, the confirmed break above the resistance, or whenever we see the confirmed break of the downtrend, guys, there are many good trading opportunities. But of course, I'm a very low risk trader, so I'm only going to be opening up a trade if Bitcoin comes down here and not if we push up higher, because if we push up higher, I will be already benefiting from it for my spot position. So if you want to be trading yourself, guys, there's a very big opportunity right now here, because if you right now sign up an account using that highest link description of today's video, you will be able to claim, first of all, $30,000 deposit bonus, but also you come to this page where you can claim a free $500 US trade. You can just claim already by signing up an account to Bybit and completing your KYC. So if you're interested in that, make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. Also, if we're just looking at Bitcoin on the 2-day time frame, we are currently finding major support from the downward sloping trend here, which previously around has been providing major support for Bitcoin, and every single time basically for the last 4 times we have seen major bounces as well here. So why wouldn't it happen this time around again here? Then on the monthly time frame, we're seeing an ever so slight breakdown at this moment here, but just like last monthly candle, we eventually still managed to be creeping back towards the upside. So maybe that's going to be changing, and in 9 days from now on, guys, we're going to get the first rate cuts from the FOMC here. And yeah, if the Federal Reserve is going to start cutting its rates, guys, there's going to be a very sharp decreasement. So the chart is going to be looking something like this at the end of the year. So already in the coming, let me say this correctly, in the coming, what is it, like 120 days, guys, we're going to be seeing the interest rates going to get cut by an approximately, let me say this correctly, 1.5%. So that is going to be quite extraordinary if you would ask me here. So, and that is just going to be having a very great effect on the market, because yeah, just like you can see last time around, whenever the funding rates went lower, that was basically the initiation of the next big Bitcoin bull market. And yes, if we're just looking at the global liquidity, guys, as more banks are right now loosening their policies, there's more money getting available worldwide. And as more money is getting available worldwide, that is also going to be meaning that we're going to be seeing more exponential growth on the Bitcoin price action as well here. So very great developments currently happening, but outside of that, there's not a lot of new stuff happening here. So I will be right now wrapping up the video, and if you did enjoy it, don't forget to slap that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video with your friends and family, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.